Hey, I'm about to do some reorganizing. I was looking for a specific color of paint that was pink, and I was like, wow, I just got this one metallic pink. And I was like, I need to look for some brushes too, because sometimes I just be going with the same old jar brushes, and I got tons of packs of brushes. And I said, listen, you need to pull that stuff out and you need to focus. So I've been trying to look at all kinds of other things, because I had this reselling thing on my mind, and I have all these things to resell, but it's not working out for me on Facebook Marketplace. But I got lunch boxes and book bags and denim coats and winter coats and school clothes, all kinds of things. And it's like, I've been looking up the Poshmark stuff, right? And Poshmark, they say, that the reviews say that you get more people that look at your stuff and like your stuff than you get actual purchases. I don't have time for that. And then Facebook Marketplace is the only other place besides setting up like an eBay store or something like that. I don't want to do that either. So I tried Facebook Marketplace, and I was just like, you know what? I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might just give all this stuff away. I don't even know. But let's look at our paint and for our paint brushes, and that's what this video is about. But I got a chance to share that with y'all because who knows who could be looking for something. I don't really know. And at the same time, I could say it out loud and not just have it in here, because sometimes you need to be able to get it out. And so I got it out, and I'm glad and thank you. So now let's look at the paint stuff. I need to put it in a different drawer because it's in a box in a drawer, and I ain't seen it, and I ain't know where it was. And it was like, oh, okay. Knew I had some, just couldn't find it. So here we go. Let's check it out. So now, I'm sorry, that's my hand. This is my drawer. Okay, this is my drawer that has all kinds of stuff for me to use to paint. Okay, a little teeny, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna use. I might roll it out on a big canvas, but it was cute, and it's only $1.25 at the Dollar Tree, so I got that. I already had a little pack of these, but I got another one. This is just a little meat tray. I don't really know. It didn't even have meat on it. It had some grapes on it. But there you go. Put that up there. And then I have all of these paints, right? I knew that I bought some paints, but the paints that I was thinking about are these right here, right? Because it's like, okay, you kept buying this stuff and kept buying it, right? And you ain't even opened it up. And I opened it because I need to open it. I have all this paint over here like this, okay? But because I knew my job was coming to an end, I made sure that I bought some things so I could have plenty, okay, while I'm trying to get this channel going and everything. So, I got dollar store paint. These are acrylics. They're acrylic paints, and I use the black one a lot. I have over there on the other side, but I bought several because you always be needing black, right? And I have all of these things, y'all. I have all of these things, okay? And I was looking for another color, another shade of pink, and I couldn't find it, but I found it this morning in this drawer. It's right there, okay? And this pink is called Diva Pink, okay? I didn't care what kind. I just didn't want to keep using my metallic pink, which is this right here, okay? That's this one right here. That goes in this box right here because I couldn't find my pink, and I've been using that one and using that one, and I need to not be using that unless I'm doing metallic colors for some reason, okay? So we got a metallic silver. I bought those. These I got from Target. Right, I got two online that was red and green, and I bought doubles of it, but then I saw some silver at Target, so I got that. Now this here came with one of my kits. I don't even know how to use Mod Podge, but I was going to buy some because I'm also going to be doing some junk journaling. And I forgot this came with one of the acrylic things, so I got a small one. But they told me in one of the videos I watched, they said to buy some tacky glue. No, tacky, what is it called? Tacky fabric. glue. And I bought some of that. I bought 3 tubes of that. And I didn't even know I had this Mod Podge stuff. But they said this is okay, but the fabric tacky glue works better. I don't really know, but I got some. So y'all, all I'm saying is I was so glad that I found this pink, right? And look, here go another pink one. I just couldn't find it. I used to have all of my extra paints, because these paints that's in here, they look like this because I've been using them for a long time. I'm always painting. Before I started this channel, I was painting. That's why my stuff is, looking used like this, because those bags, they're still sitting over there waiting for me to paint them for these gifts. I haven't painted them yet. I always paint them. So I have all of these brushes always out. And I was looking for a fan brush, and I was looking for a thin striping brush. I was looking for all this stuff, and I couldn't find. Oh, I dropped the phone right in the bucket. I'm sorry. I was looking for all that stuff, y'all, and I couldn't find it nowhere. But here's my fan brush. Okay, I have one. And I have one with my makeup, and I was like, I'm about to wash that. I don't even wear makeup no more, but I was using it for a specific season, and that season is over. But I have all these brushes, and all these brushes, and all these brushes. I didn't just buy all of them. Here's another fan brush in here. Look at that. And all those brushes. And then all these brushes. I just took the red one out of here, fan brush. And some of these brush packs I bought, but some of them came with the paint sets. Like I know this one came with a paint set, and I think it was this one that came with a paint set. Right. So that's what happened with that. But these, no, it wasn't. It was this one. It was these premium brushes right here that came with that folk art that I got from the green and the red is a metallic paint, green and red, that I bought. They're over here. That's what I'm getting ready to be doing with these paints. Y'all see these with these dots? That's the metallic red and the metallic green. I bought doubles because Christmas is going to be coming, and this came with those paints, and this goes with these same people folk art that had the silver. I got silver and gold, okay? I think right here, silver and gold metallic folk art. And that's what those premium brushes came with, wherever they are. They right here, folk art, okay? That's what that thing came with. So I ain't buy all of these brushes. Like, dang, how many packs you gonna buy? I didn't buy them all. Some came with, something that you ordered. This came from the Dollar Tree. I was kind of skeptical about whether or not to get these, because I bought some from the Dollar Tree that was red handles, and all of the brush bristles were plastic. And I was so mad, because that don't brush nothing. I guess it only is good for rocks or bricks. I'm not sure, but you can't use it on no kind of canvas or on them bags like this. This stuff is plastic. I used one out of here, and I was so mad. I said, man, I'm glad I didn't get 2 and 3 of them, because I was going to. But they soft when you touch them. But when you paint with them, they plastic. So, that's for kids for water paint or something like that. Here goes some more brushes. I just have a lot of them. So, fine. Meanwhile, y'all, what I'm trying to do right now, that I have all of this out and open, these big tall ones ain't going to work. Okay, because I got those tall ones right there. I got those, but then I have all of these. So these become my paint cups. These ain't nothing but the bottoms of water bottles and everything. Put them up here. Put them up there. The dolls are still sitting here waiting for me to do something with them. I haven't done anything with them. I'm just, trying to figure some things out, and things getting jammed up, and I don't really know. I'm working through it as I go and everything. So all these tall bottles of paint I need to put over here, because they are in the way. I'm gonna put this phone on a tripod, but the thing of it is that then you can't see me because I'm moving back and forth. And this is how I used to do my children's YouTube channel. when I was trying to teach, I would be, writing and coloring and drawing and teaching, and then I'd be on the board like this, and trying to tell them on the board, and I gotta keep moving the phone, and it was rough, but I did it for a whole year. And I ain't mad about it, because guess what? That channel is growing today. I tried to tell, those who have watched before, that when I stopped, there was 34 subscribers on there. Today is 137. And all I do is keep reading storybooks, because that's what happened. I looked and I had 19,000 views on one book. I said, oh my goodness, 19,000 views on one book. So I said, let me read a story today. I read a story that day, and then that got 1,000 views by the next day. I said, oh, and it gained some subscribers. Next time I looked again, that thing was on like 60 subscribers, 59. Then it went to 60, 61. Today it's on 137. So I read a book on my channel called Tanta's Room every other day, because somebody's children, they're listening to the stories being read there. And I'm saying, well, praise God. And I knew that channel looks to me like it's going to surpass this channel where subscribers are concerned. And I'm not going to be mad about it. I'm just going to keep on doing what I'm doing, because I don't have anything else to do. And this is all I want to do, is make videos. That's all I want to do. And I'm like, God, I don't really know where I am with one of it. Like, I'm trying, and I'm trying. And I don't know where I am with any of it. So, it's hard. This is a metallic water paints. I haven't used this yet. I don't know what this part is for. Haven't figured that out. I don't even know. Is that a tray? What do you do with this? I don't know. But they got that on there like this. And I see people that I follow cutting pieces of sponge and making their own little, situations like this. It came with this water brush, and I've not used this yet, but I got it because some of the videos I watch on here are using watercolors, and I said, okay, you should get some. So I got the metallic ones. I don't really know. So, y'all, I'm just saying I'm trying, right? And I'm so grateful for the people that, drop a comment in here and share, their support of me. I don't know what this is. It's got to be something related. Oh, no, this not. This came from school probably. Don't worry about it. Meanwhile, this is all stuff that came from school from one of my friends, ex-co-workers. She had all of these in her office, different types and styles of, you know what they are. What you call these things? Photo frames and things that you set on the desk and stuff like that, put pictures in, right? And she had all of these, and she was going to toss them. And I asked her, can I have them? And she said yes. And you know why? Because on YouTube, this is the kind of stuff people be painting. This a mug. That's what that is, okay? So I wanted to empty this basket. That's why I'm talking about this. Let me move this. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I just wanted to move the basket and everything. Right. So I was going to empty that basket and swap it out and put those things in this drawer right here and put it over there in that hole over there where these boxes of paint that's up here was in this drawer with these, and at the bottom over there. And I'm like, no, but this is why I needed this unit right here, because I wanted to have all my canvases in there, which I have tons of them, right? Tons. I'm telling y'all, I've been buying this stuff since February, and I have a whole lot of them. And so I wanted this to be the paint drawer set, okay? And now I have in here all of these things that I've been holding on to. I got to figure out where to put this phone. Let's see. I like to hold it when I'm talking like this, because even though it's moving back and forth, I got my tripod stand that looks like this. I have all kinds of tripods all up there in every place like that. I got all kind, y'all, but I'm just saying, then I gotta keep moving it around. I got this, oh, Lord have mercy. I'm just trying. And this is what I learned when I was coming on. Let me put this down. I'm sorry, y'all. It's dark for a minute. I'm just sitting it right there on top of this box so I can open that drawer. So this is what I learned when I was coming into doing YouTube videos. They have told me, okay, namely who I was following all the time. Her name is Erin on Demand, right? And she was saying that, you know, people have done all of the aesthetics and we love the aesthetics, and you know, it's all put together and it's all wonderful and it's all great and all like that, and we love it. But today it's time for those who want to start a channel to start a channel so that they can, you know, get out there and share their creativity or tell their story or whatever they're going to do with it, whether it's vlogging or whatever. She said, but take the people on a journey with you. Start where you are with what you have. Don't try to buy all of this equipment. Don't try to get, you know, all your house all fixed up and get into this, you know, place of the aesthetics, because people are into genuine. They're trying to find, you know, where you are right now and why I want to support you, why I want to follow you. And that's who I am. Like, my house is not aesthetic, okay? I even had somebody comment recently, right? And they was like, you need to organize your house. That's what you need to do, organize your house. And she was really like, you know, I'm so upset with you, kinda. That's where she was. And I just politely deleted the comment because I realized that there are people in the world who are miserable, and people in the world who are opinionated. And we all have opinions, right? But at the same time, you know, I don't have time to feed back into that kind of foolishness. When I was younger, maybe I would have just blared off and said something back, but what does that gain me? That doesn't gain me anything. I can't get anything from that. So the whole thing is that, you know, I'm just trying to share my journey and to have fun doing it. Like, I love to talk. I love to have conversation. I love to express things that are going on, because this is a real world we live in. We live in a world where, you know, things are happening all the time, and people have different stresses and concerns and, you know, uncertainties, and you know, we ain't got time for a whole bunch of foolishness and nonsense today. And so I'm just like right in here organizing the drawer and wanting to have conversation, you know, and that's all that is for me. I started off talking about how I wanted to, you know, just post to Facebook Marketplace, and it didn't work out. And I was kind of frustrated about that because I got all of this stuff. I've been accumulating, I've been washing it, I've been preparing it, all this stuff, you know. And, you know, I imagine if the young lady who made the comment saw, you know, my living room right now, she'd probably be said it, and you need to organize your house, you know. And it's like, my house is organized. I don't really know what you're talking about. Okay, maybe you wouldn't have these bags sitting here or up under the table, but that's called my reselling business. On top of the table, I was yet showing on Facebook Marketplace the lunchboxes and book bag connections that I have, you know, that I'm selling. Like, I mean, she don't understand because she don't live here, right? And then, you know, my couch over there, I'm trying to sell that thing too. Somebody wants a couch or whatever, I need that thing out my living room, okay? That's where that is over there. And then I got these poles and things and this long unit, but it goes to a big wardrobe, and the wardrobe is over there in my dining room. Let's go on a little tour, okay? Because she made this comment and I kept saying times and times again, we'll talk about it later. So the big wardrobe is right here, and it's right there on my freezer, okay, sitting on my freezer. That's my grandson book bags, because inside the closet and everything, right, I got more bags of clothes. more bags of clothes and coats, winter coats, and all kinds of stuff that I wanted to sell on reselling, okay? But you can't sell stuff that people are not, ready to purchase from you. You cannot sell it. So you have to just do what you can do. I don't have a car, so I can't send it to the thrift store. All of this stuff like this in my house, look at that. Great and incredible, right? I know somebody want to know why, but I ain't going to tell you why. I want you to keep staying with me. We'll have a conversation about it. Is it organized? I think so, because I see my floor is clear. I only have an extension cord that's running to my fan. I turned it off so you can hear me talk better. Okay? But all of that is over there. And if somebody needs to be over there on the wall, let them be over there on that wall. Get behind a box and do something for yourself. If somebody want to go out that window, they can go over there and get out that window. And the dollhouse I brought up here because I've been working on the dolls. I did the Hey Barbie thing, right? And I put that out there. And that's what I'm doing. And so I'm thinking about, should I continue with this, and do I want to repaint it? Well, anyway, let's just bring it upstairs. So now we did a little short tour of the living room and the dining room, and now we back to our paint because somebody wants to have a little conversation about, well, why is this like this, and why you got all this. My workstation, everything is all organized. I know where everything is and everything like that. Couldn't find that paint, but that one little tube of pink paint, I still was using the metallic one. So you just gotta look through stuff that you don't feel like looking through when you're just trying to get a video up. You ain't got time for that. I'm doing all kinds of things, and somebody want to make a comment, but that's how people are in the world, and it's fine. And in case you might see some black plastic hanging at the window or at the door, rolled up or whatever, we got curtains. I got plenty of curtains. I don't feel like putting no curtains up. This is my house. So I ain't put no curtains up, okay? But I am into the business of blocking the hot part of the sun out of my house because I don't want it to be hot. I don't want to plug up my air conditioner, okay? So that's where I'm at. Meanwhile, y'all, okay? So now, what is this? Why you got cereal box in there? Well, I got a Jay's Catering box. That was corned beef sandwich. I got this big old double box of cereal here, and then boxes inside of it, because these are the types of things that you need when you start in junk journaling. And these are all of the incense tubes from incense that I buy periodically, and I've been saving them. I'm not sure what I'm gonna use them for. I told myself, well, why are you saving them? Besides the fact that they are, I'm sorry, my fingers there. Besides the fact that they are cute design and they're cardboard or whatever, I don't know what I'm gonna use them for. But I said as soon as I throw them away, then I'll come up with an idea, and it could be just, could be just me hot gluing them together and make a trash can holder, okay? Because I can do that. You just stand them up and connect them together on one of the sides all the way around, and then put a basket in the middle of it, and it can be a trash can holder. And somebody said, oh, that's cute. Okay, well, that's what I can do with that. This is a book that I got from the thrift store, and it has all kinds of cool pictures in it, but I'm going to rip it up. You see how this is what they call distressed pages or something like that, like antique paging and things like that. I'm going to tear this book up. Somebody might say, well, why you want to do that? Because that's what I'm going to do, because it's going to be a part of my junk journaling. Okay? So this is what you got to do. You got to learn all of these things and look through stuff and understand how to come together with it, because everything is not now. But that's why this book and all of this stuff is in here, because it all goes with, the stuff for junk journaling. Like these cardboard flaps that come from the cat box with their food. Separates their cans into, stacks inside their cat food box. So I save all of this kind of stuff because at some point I'm going to need it. All right, and it's going to become content in a minute, but right now I need my paint. So that's what I'm doing on this video actually. And I hope that I have not offended anyone in sharing. I was just putting it out there because inquiring minds want to know, and I know that they do. And at the same time, I want to, just be my real. My real is, I understand that people want to know where you are with it and how things are, and how it got here and all of that. Well, as I always say, if you stay with me, you'll hear about it, you'll learn about it, but everything is not now. I don't want to tell the whole story right now, because some people just want to be in your business and they're not trying to support you really. They probably haven't even subscribed. They just passerbyers, and they're not really a part of the family, a part of your tribe. So I don't want to share right now. When I'm ready to share, I will share. And it's not an embarrassment to me, because guess what? I realize that a lot of people don't have a house at all. And some who do have homes don't have one as nice as the one I live in. Not that mine is all that great, because it is not. I need a lot of cosmetics and all things like that. But, that's God's business and not much mine. And that's where I am with that. So I'm going to go ahead and try and move my paints around like I wanted to in the beginning, but I didn't, because I had so much of this stuff here, and I was like, I just don't want this sitting around. So I just put it in the drawer, and now I got a bag up there, right up top, of all cardboards, toilet paper rolls, paper towel rolls, all that kind of stuff up there in a bag. And I'm just trying to keep things orderly, but it's stressful when I'm ready to paint and I can't really find the paint that I want. And this basket is almost full, and I know as soon as I empty those things out of there and try to put these paints and those paints and the two boxes, it's not going to be enough room. So I need to just go ahead and do what I said I bought this for, and that is to put the canvases and the paints in there. And some of these canvases came with all of these what you call these things, these I can't even listen. I can't even call the names to the stuff, but y'all know what it is. Okay, just dented this in. Well, I hope it's not messed up. I got it from the thrift store, and maybe this already had a dent in it, but anyway, I only paid $1.99 for it, and it's brand new. It hasn't been opened before, so that's a blessing. And I'm going to just put all of the canvases in here. This is a whole pack that I haven't opened either, because I'm trying to have what I need in place. I make these paintings like everybody else, and then you don't have nothing to do with it. You just do this for art to share on your channel. But these things cost money, and mine are sitting up there like this. And every time somebody comes to my house, I say, you want one, you can have one. If you want two, you can take two. And some I've already given away, but it's just, that's the way it is. You gotta come together with these things and all like that. So y'all, I'm just having a conversation. I hope somebody says that they enjoyed my video. A young lady wrote me yesterday and said, I enjoyed your video, and I was very happy to hear that, because it only takes one person. It only takes one person for me to say that they enjoy it. Although I have almost 200 subscribers, I'm appreciative of you subscribing to my channel and viewing my content and everything. But I do like to have conversation, and you can't engage unless somebody makes a comment. That's it, because I can write a comment, and that doesn't mean somebody's going to respond to the comment. So now we're going to put the paints in here. That's what I want to do. I want to separate the paints and put them in here, and that's a big thing. So I'm going to put the phone on the tripod now and try and just get that in place so that you can watch me organize the paints. And then after that, let me make sure it's on this way, because if it's on the wrong way, it will upload crazy, and then I'll have to just delete it because YouTube want it the way they want it for long form videos. So I have to make sure it's not on like I'm making a short, okay? Alright, so now I'll put all these paints up here, and the drawer is right here like this. And I can't play no music because I don't have a video editor where you can watch and everything like that. And if I put music on, then they will be saying, if you don't stop playing this music, we're going to mute your video or delete it. So I just can't put no music up yet, and I'm still not sure which video editor. I know somebody might think, okay, well, you keep saying you don't have a video editor, just buy one. Well, that's easier said than done, because when you're not graphically inclined to use the video editor, then you turn around and you've given them $50, $60, $70, $80, because that's where they start, $49 to $79 for 1 year, and then you got to pay it again when your year is up, and then you pay for it and you can't use it, then I'll be still making the videos just like this. So I don't want to really do that, because that's just a waste of my money, and it's not, you know what I'm saying, wisdom. It's not wisdom for me to do that. So I don't want to do that like that. So I had made a decision. I was going with Wondershare Filmora, but they just have too many games going on for me with theirs. So I just decided, no, we're not going to do that at all. So I'm trying to see, do these tall ones stand up in here good, so that, you know, I can go ahead and shut the drawer. And it looks like it's going to work. I have to try and keep them to the one that I use first, so that it can be good. See, I try to mark them and everything like that, so I won't be using them, you know, and then they old or something like that, because it gets old too. So now I have all of these. I want to try and put them in color order, because, you know, I got these boxes, and this one came with a whole tutorial. Like, I could go online or something like that and get some free paint lessons with it. What is this? A disposable apron. Yes, and it came with brushes, but I ain't never went online to get the paint lessons. I probably should have, because I'm not an artist, which I say all the time. I'm not. I just like what I like, and I be trying the things that I be trying. I'm going to dump this in here because it's holding me up. And came with a sponge too. Alright, so we're going to put all of these blues here and come together with that. All the blues. That's how I'm going to do it. All the pinks. This Mod Podge stuff I'm going to put with my glue, because I won't even be thinking about that in that drawer. Put all these greens. I'm sorry, y'all. I should go ahead and end the video, but maybe somebody want to see. I don't know. I don't want to waste anybody's time, and I'm sure whoever don't want to watch will click off, because they can. Because they think that this is silly, that they can't hear music while I'm organizing the paints. But I am talking because I am considerate of the fact that, you know, there is no music to add to this video, although I want music. I do want music, and that's something else that you have to learn. You have to learn how to put the music in the video with the clips. and trim them. It's a lot of work to make in one video. Even when I'm doing my video, my shorts, sometimes it takes anywhere from 6 to maybe 14, 13, 14 clips. And then you got to look through all of them. You got to watch them as you build them. And then you got to make sure that they all are in the proper order. And I've seen myself post the one or two that were out of order. And I was like, oh, this should have came before that. Well, I can't worry about it now because I missed it, you know, and that's just what that is. But the perfectionist is able to catch that because, you know, they focused on that. But I'm not, you know, a video editor. I'm not. This is Google giving us the opportunity to be a part of the TV world. That's what it is. And you know what you know. And what you don't know, you can learn if you can learn it. And they say everybody can learn something, but that's not true. Everybody cannot learn something because, one, everybody don't want to learn, and everybody don't have the same mind makeup to allow them to learn whatever. You know, you might can look at it and see how it was, you know, built and put together, but that don't mean you've learned how to do it. It just means that you watched it and you see how they done it, but you don't know how to do it still. You know, I don't think that it's strange at all. There's a lot of women who don't know how to comb children's hair. There's a lot of men who can't cut their son's hair. It's a lot of women who can't teach children, you know, from home, like to do schoolwork. It's a lot of men who don't know how to work on cars. You know, these things have to be taught. And you have to have a mind that says that you can learn it and then you can implement what you have learned. So the whole of you can learn it if you want to learn it, that's not true. That's just not true. This is a type of brown. Okay, I'm trying to understand the colors as I'm going so I can put them in color order. I know y'all can't really see it like that, but that's what I'm doing, trying to keep all of the color families together. Like the oranges are over there, and I need to bring them over. Meanwhile, the paints keep sliding up to the front. This is red, and I think that's a type of red, but it looks orange. It says vermilion, so that means it's a type of orange to me. So that's where it's going to be, and the red's going to come over here, and then we're going to put all these oranges. This is black. I keep trying to move it back, but they keep sliding up. They keep on sliding up. So I'm just saying, we can't all be the president. We can't all be the heart surgeon. We can't all be, you know, the garbage man. I guess anybody can come by and pick up trash, but I'm sure it's an art to picking up the trash. I'm so serious about that. I'm not even trying to be funny at all. I'm saying that it's got to be an art to picking up the trash, because you got to know how to handle those trash cans without hurting yourself with this overloaded trash in it. Then you got all kinds of rodents that can be out there and maggots and all things. And I'm sure it's some type of training that you just don't show up at the Department of waste management some kind of way and say, oh yeah, I would like to get a job just, you know, collecting the trash. I know how to take the trash out at my house, so I'm sure I can do it. I'm sure it's some type of training that goes with that, because it just seems like it should be if it's not. I'm just saying, it's my opinion, and I'm just thinking that it has to be. Because certainly you can't run into a burning building and just say, okay, I'm going to put this fire out. You got to know where to walk and how to handle if something break out or explode, or you hear a child crying or animal, you know, squealing or something like that. These things are learned. And that's the same way with, you know, video editing and video making. And if, you know, you don't take it seriously like that, then, I guess that's why you see it the way you see it. I don't really know. But I'm right over here trying to, mind my business, put a little bit of video together, and make sure that it's the best kind of content that I can offer. I can't do what, somebody else can do, but I can do what I can do, and I try to do that and make it good. That's what I try to do. I try to do what I can do and make it good, because I want my channel to grow, and I want my people that support me to like what they watch and what they seeing. I want the encouragement, to keep going, because sometimes it's hard, and sometimes it's like, I don't want to keep doing this. I should just stop and just do something else. And it's like, I don't even know what else to do, because I don't want to do anything else. This is all I think about all day long, every day. Some days I'm like, okay, I don't need to make no videos, because I got a couple videos right now, and all I got to do is post them. And then some days I'll be like, okay, I still want to do another video. Like, especially when I'm getting ready to go to bed. I'm like, you need to go to bed. And I'll be like, I know, but I'm going to do one more video. I don't even know where that thing came from. I don't know where it came from, because clearly I ain't got no background in it. And I don't know where it came from. So, I'm just grateful. I'm just grateful. I'm just grateful. And these paints, there's a lot of them now, but it's ready to fall out this drawer. I'm trying to, wonder how I'm going to handle all of this now, because if you pull the drawer open too fast, it might all be on the floor, something like that, because it's very heavy. And I'm trying to, now hold it. What color is this? It looks like purple. It is. I'm trying to hold this so they don't fall on the floor right this second, because there's a lot of them, and I still haven't opened the metallic box yet. Have not opened that one yet. I'm still trying to get these in their color families. Right, like somebody else, they can't do that. You give all these paints to somebody and tell them put them in color family, they can't do that, because some people are what you call colorblind. But people always have an opinion and want to share, things that we don't really know what we're talking about. I've been guilty of that. I understand. But when you know better, and you'll learn how to start doing better, and that's just all that is. When you know better, you just learn how to start doing better. You learn how to, keep your mouth closed sometimes, and just listen for a thing so you can learn a thing, and know that your opinion, is like everybody else who have one. It doesn't matter. It only matters where it matters, to who it matters to. And that's what we got to keep in mind, because we be hurting people and, going on about our way. And then soon as God allows something to happen in your life, then you wondering why. But you forgot about a nasty comment that you made, or a nasty way that you were acting with a person in the grocery store line, or you know what I'm saying. We don't pay attention to those things. We're not cognizant of those kinds of things, and that becomes an issue in life. And you wonder why it seems like you getting the bad end of a thing, as they call it, the poop end of a stick. And it's because you're not focused on the things that you say and do. And I'm just saying, I don't know this person's name, whoever made the comment, but I'm just saying it applies to all of us, not just, one person. This is the water paint that I was using. This all sticky and crazy, but if you wet it, it still works. It's just school water paint. So now I got all of those in there, and I'm happy, I guess, with that. But I can't put these I'm dumping this right in my floor, because I gotta sweep. Excuse me. I am going to just put, I'm going to put these metallic ones in here, because I can't even, I'm trying to slide the whole thing up. That's why I was holding the phone, y'all. Now I can move this up a little bit so y'all can see. I can't put this anywhere else because the drawer is too heavy. And this is 30 more bottles of paint. 30 of them. And I can't put them in there. It's come with its own little palette and everything. So this will just be where I keep my napkin is. Right, I keep these napkins on. Put them right there. This is plastic because sometimes they put the paint on the thing and put a plastic on there and pull it up like that. Okay, I've been trying to practice that stuff, but you know, I ain't got it down, so I ain't shared it, nothing like that, because I don't know. But I'm just putting my stuff back in here so that I can access it, because it's hard to access it when it's in the drawer and you overlooking it and you just trying to finish the one that you're doing and you don't feel like going to the drawer. So now I'm making everything accessible in a way that I can, you know, get to it and everything real easy. So this works. You know, I'm still trying to make sure y'all can